online and on your smart speaker. Scholarships now open at Mary MacKillop Catholic College. Apply online.
Hit News Briefing.
Hi there, Courtney Thomas with a local news briefing. Sub-zero temps are again gripping parts of southern Queensland as this cold snap continues. Wellcamp Airport near Toowoomba was the coldest place in the state, hitting minus 2.3 degrees. However, the apparent temp dropped to as low as minus 7 in parts of the Darling Downs. Kingaroy hit minus 1.9, Roma got down to minus 1.6. The Weather Bureau's Harry Clark says the frosty conditions are expected to continue for a few more days before things warm up mid-next week.
Probably the most noticeable thing about this cold snap is that, in fact, it's fairly prolonged and fairly early in the winter seasons. It's been a fairly sharp descent right from what felt like summer-like conditions in May, with very little autumn-like weather straight into the sort of the depths of winter.
And Maranoa MP and Nationals leader David Littleproud believes nuclear energy could be the answer to our country's energy crisis.
They're looking at hydrogen. Why wouldn't you actually run the ruler over nuclear with what's happening with the emergence of new technology? If it's just as cheap or cheaper, then we should be mature enough to have that conversation. And that's all we're saying as Nationals, is we're prepared to have that conversation.
That's Littleproud on Sky News earlier. Updating local sport now, and 2 days of racing action gets underway on Saturday at the Toowoomba Speedway. Hearts will be racing and blood will be pumping with the SSA Junior Sedans All-Star Series Grand Final. We'll back it up on Sunday with the National Street Stock Title Final Night, as well as the Aussie, FMX and Fireworks, and V8 Dirt Modifieds Racing too. The RACQ Young Drivers Survey says the bad driving behaviour of Darling Downs parents is rubbing off on young drivers. Speeding, not wearing a seatbelt and driving fatigued are among the top 3 concerns. RACQ Education Officer Dave Webber sending this stern message to parents.
This is a positive time where you're not only learning the mechanics of driving, but you're practising those positive behaviours that will hopefully avoid pain and grief down the track.
Wherever your journey takes you, insist on quality and reliability. Insist on an Australian-made Century battery. Find yours today at centurybatteries.com.au. Catholics and families are providing quality and flexible childcare. Checking Toowoomba's weather, patches of morning frost with a chilly minimum of 1 degree today, reaching a top of 11 and mostly sunny conditions. We've got mostly sunny conditions for our weekend as well. And our listener app is your new home of local news. Download to listen now.